guys, today what I'm gonna tell you about is that the way to choose the right haircut definitely suits you. And have you ever gone through the moment in the hair salon when you have no idea what to order to your hairdresser or to the barber? As you know, you don't have any idea what kind of hairstyle you want, and ended up regretting why I have this hairstyle and never go to a hair salon again. And also, sometimes it gets even worse. Why is that? Then why it happens? So the answer is very simple. That's because the haircut doesn't really suit you. And you think like, what the heck am I supposed to do, right? So what you need to know is that a haircut that really suits your face truly exists, depending on your face shape. Yeah, conversely, to find your right haircut for you, is to know what kind of shape you have. So without any further ado, let's get started. So, have you ever heard of golden ratio of the face? A human face looks extremely beautiful and ideal when the ratio of the width and height is 2 to 3. And next. So let's take a look at this graphic image. Usually shapes are classified into 8 types. Then maybe I'll be classifying maybe somewhere between diamond or rectangle, probably. So before we move on, you compare to your face and then this graph, and yeah, it's important to know which face shape you are. Yeah. Of course, without being said, by the way, the glasses, which are also good for you, your face shape is also defined too. Yeah, not only the glasses, but also eyebrows too, to know. So by now that you know which one you have, also I'll be picking up 6 types of typical face shape that are people likely to have. Then also I'm giving you some hairstyle suggestions for it. So let's get started and let's see one by one. The round face shape means basically width is greater than its golden ratio. So the key is adding a volume while avoiding the bulk. If you've got the round face shape, I recommend you that having the style with a height on the top, then taking tight at the sides, such as classic pompadour or the comb-over style works well. So if you have a round corner or high recession area of your hair, then just make it square. So that will add sharpness and make you look more manly. Okay, so let's take a look at examples. So this is a full hawk style, but Zane's got this hairstyle. That's so cool. So for the Asian hair, I suggest you guys the side swept textured fringe. That's pretty cool too. And also we have like 2 more. That's one is like pretty much full hawks, and one is, what do we call that? Maybe like Asian pompadour or something like that. Okay, so those were the suggestions that I recommend for the guys that got a rounded shape. So let's move on to the next. The diamond shape basically means its width is greater than its golden ratio. And besides, it's a noticeable structure of the cheekbone. So even if you've got the diamond face shape, don't take sides too short, but it makes your cheekbone even look wider. Take the side moderately short, and the little volume on the top is the best bet. So since you've got the ragged face shape, better soften its natural angles by having the layers and the soft lines. And fringes also works really well to add texture and soften it. So try an asymmetrical messy fringe, wavy side parting, long wavy. So those are the cool pictures for the Asian. So heart shape basically means the height is greater than its golden ratio. and besides it's wide at the temples and the hairline. Then gradually narrowing to the point at the chin. So avoid a cut that's very tight, as these will just accentuate your narrowness of the chin and the width of the forehead. So adding the volume on the top and then leave the moderate length at the side will soften its shape. So try a mid-length swept part and layered clip and textured fringe. Do not miss those pictures if you're Asian. So rectangle basically means apparently the height is longer than its golden ratio. The longest of the face shape requires subtly tweak the hairstyle to make sure the face doesn't look even longer than it is. So having fringes is also a good option to add width and ensure the face doesn't look even narrower than it is, or leave pretty much length at the sides. Because a rectangle face looks longer, it's important to avoid taking the sides too short if keeping the length on top, as this would only accentuate the length of the face. So do not keep length on the top too much and avoid taking the sides too short are the key. So try a quality side part, voluminous slick back look. Take a look at those examples for the Asian. So oval means that the face length is greater than the width of the cheekbones, and the forehead is greater than the jawline. The angle of the jaw is rounded rather than sharp. Seen as an ideal face shape for women, oval may not be the most alpha of the face shape for men, but it's a good canvas for the experimentation. Symmetric and well proportioned. An oval face shape is pretty much any hairstyle justice. So you lucky boy, the choice is very much yours. But remember, you wanna avoid a forward fringe, like too much heaviness of the forehead softens features, and also, that increases the roundness of the face. So try a short clip with maximized volume, shaved head. Well, if you're Asian, take a look at this. So square means all the measurements are very similar. The angle of jawline is sharp rather than rounded. Considered as a masculine ideal, a square face shape is characterized by its strong 50p shaped and jawline. So even proportions and an overall chiseled appearance. Like oval, it's a great foundation for almost any styles, and then it's versatile enough to work with both extremely short or longer hairstyles. Just bear in mind that the shorter you go, the more you look like you've just been drafted. So try a short pompadour, faux with a close fade. And Asians got pretty cool hairstyles too. Do not miss it. Okay, thank you for watching my video, and if you need more suggestions for the hairstyles for the women or the men or whatever, then just leave the comment below and I will be replying to you or uploading new videos for it. Okay, so see you in the next video. Bye.